Open up completely, fully, everything, not having, both having and not having. Don't stay, don't dwell or drown in any state, not having, both having and not having. Not having, both having and not having. And if we dissolve anything that is holding, whatever you hold on to, it will dissolve when you recall from not having, both having and not having. Just blessed without holding on to the blessing, not grasping on any blessing. Just let go, both let go, not let go. So it empty out and dissolve without a trace. Empty out the samsara, not empty from anything. That is a fabrication of emptiness if you try to empty out from anything. Everything. It is not to cut from anything or renounce anything or empty out from anything. It is not, both is not and is. It is not even the is not itself. Not attached, even the non-attachment itself. Not attached, both attached and not attached. It is not, either is not or is. not having, both having and not having. Don't stay still. If you stay still, you start to get drowned. Sink in. Let go, both let go and not let go. Give up, both give up and not give up. Renounce, both renounce and not renounce. Nibbana doesn't have either renounce or not renounce. Nibbana doesn't have either give up or not give up. Give up, not give up, that is still a fabrication of desire. That is a method that the desire creates. Give up, not give up. Nibbana doesn't have either having or not having. Nibbana doesn't have either renounced or not renounced. Renounced or not renounced, created by desire. But Nibbana doesn't have either renounced, not renounced. Doesn't have either having, not having. Said not having, both having and not having. Don't be still, don't stay still. Open up everything. If you stay still, you become sinking and drowning. Anicca isn't about staying still. Nijjang doesn't have either still or not still. Nibbana isn't anything. You cannot classify a Nibbana as anything. It isn't either is or is not. Not having, both having and not having. So it cleanse everything without a trace. Nibbana that dissolves the samsara. Nibbana isn't anything. It is not, both is and is not. They still don't drown or sustain any state. Keep reciting, not having, both having and not having. It will dissolve any sustaining, any dwelling that is delusive attachment. Delusive attachment that create any Dhamma state or mind state. Keep reciting. Open up widely, completely, beyond any opening. from not having both having and not having all the same, from not grasping both grasping and not grasping all the same. Open up widely, beyond opening, beyond the beyond itself. Open, beyond the open. All the perceptions, senses, open up completely in a way that not grasping both grasping and not grasping. In a way that not having both having and not having. And it will empty out automatically. Doesn't have either having, not having. The self-dissolved thought, the thought that dissolves itself. Not having both having and not having. That is a kind of thought that dissolves itself. And it will dissolve and release everything accordingly. It becomes released and liberated for one another. Everything means not having both having and not having. Not having both having and not having means everything. So it dissolves and empty out everything altogether. Not having both having and not having means everything. So it's empty, dissolved without a trace altogether. Not having both having and not having, it doesn't mean that not having anything or having anything. Not having both having and not having of everything. Open up widely, completely. In a way that not having, both having and not having, not grasping, both grasping and not grasping. If you in both grasping and not grasping, when you recite not grasping, both grasping and not grasping. Nibbana doesn't have either grasping, not grasping. There is grasping and not grasping because there is a desire. Does it have either cut, not cut? There is cut and not cut because there is desire. Desire create this thought, this concept. Cut in the way that you're not grasping, both grasping and not grasping. So it will be a cut that not grasping on the cut. Cut that dissolve the cut itself. So when you cut in a way that you're not grasping, both grasping, not grasping, everything. Cut in a way that you cut both cut and not cut. Cut in a way that not grasping, both grasping, not grasping. It will dissolve. Everything, all the same, everything. It will open up fully. Recall everything and it will open completely. A lotus in bloom. Blooming out, a lotus blooming out. And let go of that blooming. Come out of the out itself. In a way that not grasping, the non-grasping itself.